Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. if this thing still works. Saturday. Alright, well, the vote's up to you guys. We can continue to chill with the music, or we can pop Mark on with us if you want to have a little fun tonight, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Let me know. I'll put up a poll. You guys can vote on it. And we'll go from there. Be right back. Alright guys, here's what's going on. At about 15 minutes, we'll come on the mics and whatnot, but just remember I have to dump out of any audio so I don't blast you guys' eardrums out when I use the Skype call to call Mark. So it will be silent for like a 4 to 5 minute period while I get Mark on, and then we'll bring the mics up once we get all that done. So just letting you know, if it goes silent, that means I'm getting him on Skype, and then we'll be on shortly after that. Okay, there's your update. Now, find UFOs.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
All right, we got high haze around, clouds. We're gonna wait it out, see what happens. So, if you feel like hanging out, stay with us. We'll be on shortly, and hopefully it'll clear out. But hence the black screen. So if anybody new comes in wondering why we're all staring at a blank screen, I don't know if one of you mods can just let them know why we are doing this. Because if not, it kind of looks like we're all psychopaths. So, cheers, fellow psychos.
I have a separate channel for Skype and OBS and Streamlabs.
Well, let's hope. Okay. Hopefully, people we're live now. So hopefully,
All right.
let me know, people, if you can hear both of us, myself and Mark, clearly. If somebody needs to go up or somebody needs to go down, let us know. So I got us both sitting at 100% right now. So
That's cool.
let
How's it
us,
going, Keith?
let
I
us know
haven't
if we
talked to you
need it.
in a long time, brother.
Right? What's
Right?
going on, Mr. D'Antonio?
Oh man, lots going on. Having just a great time. Have lots of opportunities that I'm doing. SkyTour live stream is going big time. We're actually having a great time with that. We have a Patreon now with SkyTour, so it's actually really good. We have a few patrons so far, so we're hoping to get more.
All right.
Yeah, I mean it's expensive. We got to pay, oh gosh, hundreds of dollars a month to run SkyTour live stream. We've been doing it on the GoFundMe that we had before, but that money's going away, so we're gonna have to get it from somewhere else. So the Patreon is the not likely candidate.
Right. Hey, do what you
That's
got to
it.
do, and at least
I
it's
know,
working
it's
out.
the coolest.
Yeah, you're still snowballing, so you know you'll keep it
Well,
going, and it'll keep growing and growing and growing.
remember, a rolling stone gathers no moss, whatever that means.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So I saw the views before. I saw Clavius.
Yeah.
That was really pretty. Nicely, so sharp, man. And when we get our next scope, we're gonna have nice sharp views at longer focal length as well. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful job that Paul does down there.
Yeah, right. And especially since neither one of us have done this for 8 months.
Yeah, and he just cranked it right up.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
it took him like literally today when we were texting one another. He was like, all his stuff was in boxes. We were like, okay, well maybe, and it just so happened we just I updated like the stream a little bit with the graphics and clarity because I do have more upload speed now, so it's a lot more stable.
That's good.
Yeah, it's looking good. No lost frames or anything. So, yeah, it's good. So, people, how's the sound? Are we coming through clear?
The people hear me.
Yeah, you always sound good. Somebody said I was sounding a little low, but then again, I do have the mic a little off to the side, so
Well, Francis Palmer says good sound.
sounds good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're sitting here staring at a blank screen right now until it passes. Hopefully, it will pass. If not, we'll be here for 10 minutes and then go to bed.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I do want to say hi to everybody that's in your chat here. It's really nice to see folks I recognized before. Jay Rich, David Schmidt, Dagger is with us. That's so cool.
Yeah, a lot of people I haven't seen in a while.
Rascally Rabbit, Rockstar. Nice to see you guys. And there's just many of them out there. So it's really cool.
Yeah, we were kind of hoping that people weren't doing nothing tonight. Because we did, I mean, of course, in the wintertime, we can go way earlier.
Yes.
So starting at 10 o'clock at night is, normal for you. Because, you have to wait for the sun to go down out there. But,
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. As soon as we hit go live, people just were bum rushed. And we love it.
People would enjoy and do enjoy looking at the moon. And honestly, if you started while it was still light out and just look at the moon in the blue sky, that's a different take on it,
Yeah, and I have told Paul that before, but just if the moon's up, even if it's daytime, just go ahead. I know, it won't make sense to use the big scope, but just using the wide field scope, why not?
Yeah, sure.
I think anyway.
Yeah.
David, yeah, I should actually go down this list and say hi to people because I have not done that yet.
I think you should. It's 8 months since you said hi to everybody.
I just hit the options for chat. When did all this come in? My lord, there used to be like 2 things under this, the little 3 dots.
Yeah.
Now there's like 6.
Oh, I see only 4, but maybe
my lord.
As the streamer, I see participants, pop out, toggle, timestamps, and send feedback.
So Paul's asking me right now what do we want to do.
Well, he's got to tell you whether it's gone clear.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell him I got Mark out of bed.
That's funny.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we? Let's see. It's 11:34. Why don't we wait till midnight to see what happens? And if it's still dead at midnight, then we'll knock it off. Does that sound good to
Fair
everybody?
enough. Fair enough. We can make it talk radio.
Yeah, right. No, right?
I gotta tell you, because of the amazing response that we get from our telescope out in the Arizona desert for Sky Tour, we just we just want to go gangbusters. You've seen the telescope I have behind me here. It's been sitting here waiting for the COVID wood crisis to go away.
Yeah.
And it's slowly coming down. But I've decided in the interim that I'm going to do something completely different. I'm not going to make another building to house the telescope so that I could walk into the building.
Right.
All right. It's only going to be a housing that surrounds the telescope, so that when you actually install the telescope, you will be outside the enclosure, installing it on a pier in the enclosure, and then you're going to have these two, basically clamps, halves that close up. And I have the linear actuators that can drive that, and it's actually I figured out how to make them do it, what they have to do, and they can each hold 600 pounds of pressure, so they're really powerful. So we're gonna just have this little, what looks like an old steam shovel claw inverted on the ground, and it's gonna open up. It'll be elevated too, so that when the claws open up, they're gonna go down below the horizon, so the telescope will have an unfettered view of all the horizons around.
Well, there you go. And didn't you say you were adding another scope there? Like that wasn't
Yeah, well, we got
Ronald involved in that somehow?
we got a scope in Connecticut, of course, but we're having a third telescope we're adding into we're putting into Arizona, and we do have benefactors for that. Okay, and people have been very kind, but they're not.
hi,
We
Mark.
don't have all of it. Obviously, we need more. But it's going to be a longer focal length system, kind of like one of Paul's scopes, so that when we look at a nebula now, we're seeing it with a size of a field that's 4 full moons across by 3 full moons tall. Okay, when you look at what Paul's doing, it's his image size is sub full moon size. It's literally less than full moon size. It's just a few arc minutes. Yep. Maybe 20 arc minutes or maybe less, and so the moon is 30 arc minutes, and so in terms of the size, that means that the focal length is longer for his scopes. Ours is a wide field scope, so we have a 2 degree by 1.5 degree field. The moon's half a degree, so you can see where we get this 4 moons by 3. So the cool thing is that by adding this longer focal length telescope, all right, with a substantial dedicated astronomy camera. All right, we already have everything picked out. We just have to get the rest of the funds. We've got some of the funding coming in, but it's great. We need more, of course. But we're going to have, like, for instance, when people come in, they're going to see our main screen like they always do. I'll be down in the corner, the little puppet master down in the corner. Daryl Mason will probably be on, and then you'll see the controls and then the windows.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have all the telescopes running at once.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to go back and forth between the large focal length system and the short focal length system, and blend them together, show them together on the same screen. All right, and that's all courtesy of the broadcast software, because we'll be able to pick off the different feeds from the different observatories with no problem.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: what are you doing? Because I know we had this problem, especially like last yearish. What are you doing to like mitigate the fact that become like you just not be repetitive?
Oh, you mean with like the streams?
Yeah, with what you're streaming, because
actually,
we struggle with that too.
That's a really good question. What I've done is I've started developing effectively lesson plans, so that like depending on the night, I go look at the objects we're going to look at, and I look at. I never see. You have the one object you look at.
Yeah.
We have thousands we can look at.
Right.
So we don't ever get repetitive to that, and we do look at the same thing over and over. And there's a very important reason we do that, and that's because, and I'll tell you why I'm doing that first. Okay, let's pick the one everybody knows, the Orion Nebula. The Orion Nebula is there every year, the same time. People look at it, oh, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. And why would I look at it multiple times in a season and then show it and take pictures of it multiple times? The reason is because we have a database now of all of our observations. And it's courtesy of one of our STLS, lifers, I'll call her, and that's Robin Curtis. She built a database of every observation we've ever done. All right. And she makes it's searchable now. So what we can do is say, go get me every time we've looked at the Orion Nebula, and I want to see all those pictures. Now, what can you do with all those pictures? Now that you have that data set, that's gold. Why? Because now you can go to the first time we looked at the Orion Nebula and the last time we looked at the Orion Nebula and compare them and see if anything's changed. Because, no one's doing that. So we've got hundreds and hundreds of objects that we have photographed, right? And we have right now online over a year of observations already up there, a year and a half of observations that are up there. And
if that's like that, I dare the moon to change.
Right? Well, no, but see, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The moon is a different thing altogether. Where I think you could make it non-repetitive is one night to actually, when you're looking at, say, the waxing crescent moon, overexpose it so you can see the dark side and look for meteor strikes. Make it a meteor strike stream. And the moon's getting hit a lot. In fact, so much so that there is a group in Madrid that's watching the moon get struck, and on a fairly routine basis. And they see these strikes because they're doing what I'm telling you. They're overexposing, and they're looking at the side that isn't fully illuminated by anything but the Earth light, the Earth shine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And bam, they see hits. So that's pretty cool. That shows the dynamicism of the universe. It's dynamic. It's crazy. It's wild.
Sexy.
And it's sexy. That's right. The moon
Pervert.
getting struck is sexy.
Anyway, besides that, what have you been
Yes.
up to? What have you been doing?
Now, let's see. I was at AlienCon for A&E Network. They brought me out to talk about Proof is Out There, which is that show that I'm on. A lot of people have seen it, and I'm pleased because it's a great show. They actually allow me the last word most of the time, if not all the time.
Not only that, it's becoming one of the most legitimate.
Yes, that's the other thing too. And that part of the reason is because of guys like Michael Primo, who is a video analyst, myself. Okay, we take it down the science path, and I just had yesterday. In fact, I just went through the next batch of stories that I'll be doing in a couple weeks with them when they come back. They usually come out here 2 times a year, and we do 2 batches of stories. So I get about 20 episode stories to do. Now they literally doubled that amount. Now they're coming out 4 times, and I'm doing over 40 episode stories. And the reason is because the response to the show has been fantastic, and people are liking what they see. And the reason is because it's not the typical stuff. Oh, it could be a UFO. What do you guys think?
Right?
It's not that. It's, well, this is a very interesting video, but this particular one just happened to be a rocket launch. And we can prove that because here's the data on what rockets launched, where they went over, and oh, look at this. This image, this video being shot was in fact a rocket launch at that time.
Yeah.
So,
I like the fact that they're moving out of the clickbaity stuff.
Yes, they
You know
are.
what I mean? Because remember back in the day, this was probably late 2010s, maybe early 2010s. You ever see the Bigfoots? Every single Bigfoot show never showed a Bigfoot ever. No
I
proof.
know. That's a tough call for that type of that type of creature.
Oh,
when
but
you
they'll
look
make
at
you
something
think
like
they
that.
did.
Well, yeah. And see that you're referring to another genre of television that I like staying away from, and that's called the jump scare.
What's wrong with a jump scare?
Jump scare stuff. Okay, it's a methodology.
You grew up making your neighbors jump scare.
Right.
Oh
It's
yeah, we don't want to get into that, do we? Huh?
Yeah, well, I kind of might have participated in some things when I was younger. Yes.
Little hooligan.
But then again, on the other hand, when you look at where the genre went, okay, what are jump scares? Well, jump scare is when before they go to a commercial, before the show ends.
Everybody knows what a jump scare is. Stop it.
Well, right. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's some people out there going, "What the heck is he talking about?" It's like suddenly somebody sees something or pretends to see something, and everybody runs for the door, and then. Oh no, what is that? Let's go see. What was that noise? Ah! And then it goes to commercial.
Didn't we do the same thing up at Pine Bush?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Yeah.
It was planned, but yeah. Like everybody took off. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, Bill was the biggest proponent of that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He always is, because his reactions, I love them.
That's bizarre.
Just, oh yeah, when he starts explaining stuff and gets out of breath when he's trying to talk.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I lose it. I laugh every time.
He runs out of breath. He doesn't inhale, so he says, "I know what it looked like. It was, and he can't finish it because he's going."
I just watched the other. What was it, about a month ago? I watched the spider video again.
Oh, yeah.
And we were just laughing of his just reaction to that spider.
Yeah.
He said, "Look at the size of this thing," and you're in the background going, "It's the size of a quarter." He is railing about how big it is and everything. That thing's gonna eat me.
Yeah, it's gonna take you quite a while.
Yeah.
You'll probably know it's trying to nibble on you though when it starts to.
Yeah, gotta love Bill.
Yeah,
That's
he's a great guy.
Thanks,
yeah,
Rabbit.
He's fun.
Yeah. But yeah. Are you not doing? You're not talking to Pine Bush this year, are you?
No, I'm actually not going to be at Pine Bush for the first time in years, and the reason is because I'm going to be in California at Contact in the Desert for the first time.
Oh, yeah, because I noticed I saw on the Pine Bush thing you weren't. But then again, Travis will be.
Yeah, I think he will.
And somebody else, somebody we had before, but then 2 new people I haven't seen before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't even know when Pine Bush is. When is it? It's like June.
It's 3rd? June 2 through 4 or something.
Oh, okay.
2nd and 3rd, and
Jesus,
I wasn't getting a commitment from Pine Bush, so I took the one from Contact.
Yeah, why not?
But see, Contact. Here's what's happening. At Contact, I'm going to do my talk on UFO propulsion, the real physics of how it probably works. Mm-hmm. And that's the stuff that, I at a lay level, I talk about the 4 elementary particles, or fundamental forces, the 4 fundamental forces. And I'll get back to that. But then the other one is for the first time ever with a live studio audience. I'm going to do a real Sky Tour live stream from Indian Wells, California, Palm Springs. And they've got all the facility and everything there, and I'm going to do it. Ben Hansen is going to do his Skywatch, and I'm going to participate in that. And then from his Skywatch, we roll right into a Sky Tour live stream event, and he's going to do that with me. So I'm doing his Skywatch with him, and he's going to do my stream with me.
Then what you do is once you all are done, you just pop on P&K stream and just let it play.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
I like that. Absolutely. You just have to be part of it.
Oh, I'll be part of it. All right. I'll jump on this microphone and not shut up.
Nah.
I'll embarrass you.
Nah.
In front of everybody.
You can. You have. You've tried.
I'll be like, this is Mark's cousin from West Virginia.
He's got almost all his teeth. So
he said he didn't like me. He said I was dumb and couldn't read good.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about them people, okay? They's all right as long as you don't have to talk with them or live with them, okay?
That's only some people.
Yes, that's true. I've actually some very good friends in West Virginia.
Yeah.
And Kentucky,
Stereotypes.
Yeah, right.
Aren't they great?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So the thing that after Palm Springs, that Contact in the Desert, I come back not to here to Connecticut where I am, but I go back to Phoenix, and from there I go to Roswell a few days later, and I do the Roswell conference for them, and that's a big conference. That's gonna have thousands of people as well.
Dude, I thought you were moving out that way. Are you not now, or what?
No, I'm still. I've got to get. I got to get out of here. I mean, I cannot stand the winters here. So yes, I want to go in the worst way. The observatory is my anchor point, and soon there'll be a second anchor point out there within another observatory. Yeah. So the nice thing is, okay, when I get to Roswell, I'm gonna be doing another talk on something else, and another SkyTour live stream live event. So it'll be the second studio audience thing. So we'll have all these people in the room or outside, wherever it's going to be. And then we're going to do a live SkyTour event with the whole regular stream, with a regular chat, with everybody there. And instead of me just talking through a microphone here in my bunker, it's going to be me talking on a stage with a bunch of people listening and asking questions from the audience. So it's going to be a very different dynamic.
Do you want some tchotchkes to pass out while you're there?
Actually,
I got a boatload of bumper stickers left.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, you know what? Send them to Marianne.
All right.
Because absolutely, I'll do that.
All right. I'll send like 100 or 200 out there.
Sure. Yeah.
By the way, if anybody else wants a bumper sticker, anybody in the chat, that's a nice little P&K bumper sticker. Just send an email with a mailing address to pkspaceimaging@gmail.
Is it PK without the
Yeah,
and?
it's without the and.
Okay, so
just
pkspaceimaging@gmail.com.
We'll see if we can't get you one.
Do it today, now.
And don't be overseas. I'm not paying $45 to ship a sticker.
Yeah, bumper sticker.
If you're in the States, I can stick it in an envelope. It's usually just a regular.
But see, you have people from all over the world.
Hear me, David Schmidt. $65 bumper sticker. I know he sends me Christmas cards every year, so I think I can send him one.
You can send him.
I think I did send him one actually.
Bumper sticker.
David, did I send? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
You know what? If you get a Christmas card from someone, you should send him some swag.
Yeah.
Okay. I get a card from him all at Christmas as well.
Well, let me tell you a story, Mark. There was this guy that he wasn't streaming or anything. And I kind of told him, hey, you should be streaming, right? Can you believe he gets on there, he starts streaming, he's getting successful, the snowball's rolling down the hill. It took me 4 years to get a book from him. Can you believe that?
Wow. I wonder who that was.
Yeah.
The truth is, Amazon charges so much. As a book, our book, Populated Universe, you can buy it on Amazon for $38, right?
Mm-hmm. So tell me how much Amazon charges to ship.
Amazon, never mind the shipment, okay, because that's amortized across however many you buy at the time.
Right.
But do you realize how much I make on those books? When
$4
someone buys a $38, I wish, I make 60 cents.
Oh.
So Amazon gets $37.40.
Damn, you're rolling in it.
Yeah, right? I'm rolling in pennies.
Hey.
The point is, I didn't
those
write
pennies,
the book.
put them in a sock.
I did.
Wait for Jeff
whack
Bezos.
someone on the head.
Yeah. Right.
I didn't write the book to be, making money. I wrote the book because it's information that needs to be out there, right? Because, everybody should have access to science.
I still say we ought to write our book.
Are you kidding me? I want to do that. We're actually doing a SkyTour live stream book now, actually.
Is that lightning?
Well, I don't see it.
What the heck? If it was lightning, we're done.
No,
Yeah.
that's not lightning.
That was
That's
lightning.
No. That's the camera. He's messing with the camera.
God, I hope so. Because, there were showers in the area, so.
Okay. Well, he'll tell you.
That'd be cool if it was, because then we just called a thing of lightning.
Yeah.
At least we caught something, right?
Yeah, a little flash.
Yeah. It's not looking good. It's 11. Let's see, 11:54. Hold on. Let me check the radar. Miami. I gotta check it on my phone because my computer has like 15 screens open.
I want to say hi to Dean Bostador, who said hi. Hi, Dean.
What's up, Dean?
Good to see you. And while you're checking that, I'll look through and see who else is here. D. Smith is here. They got so many people here that we know.
Of course.
Oh, Bundy McCain. There's someone I don't know. Hi, Bundy.
McCain. All right, you know what? The radar actually looks like there's a clear spot coming in.
All right, let's wait it out.
Hold on, let's see. Okay, 9 to 11.
We shall wait it out.
Right to his west is clear.
And the clouds are going to the west.
But then again, this doesn't speak. I mean, it's always different on the ground down there. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it is.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, if anything, we'll take a stab at it tomorrow night too.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, we had when we do our stream, one of the things that's interesting is that, you know, sometimes we're actually getting some fairly well-known people to come in now. You know, there's a guy who was a Swiss astronomer who, world famous, a guy named Fritz Zwicky. Okay.
Fritz Zwicky.
Zwicky, yeah, and he's
That's fun to say.
kind of an idol. He was an idol of mine because he's the guy that really theorized dark matter. He's the guy that worked on many different elements of astronomy that have made their way into the dogma of astronomy as it exists today.
Right.
Now, of course, he passed away, but he has a family, and his daughter, Barbarina Zwicky, comes in to our streams and enjoys them. She tweets about STLS, says, "Oh, Skyter live stream, if you want to see a great stream, go check this out." So I'm really humbled by that, you know, that we get that kind of attention from folks, you know.
Yeah. Kind of like Thierry Legault. Like when I was talking to him, I was kind of like, you know, mesmerized. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is a guy I watched for years.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But well, here's the thing. Okay, it's not looking good. We got storms coming in out west, so this will probably be it. Probably do the drawing board at midnight. But Mark, do you have the radio show tomorrow?
I'm supposed to. I'm gonna try and get it written by tomorrow. I should.
Okay. And you're usually done that at what time?
Show is done at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
It goes from 6 to 8.
We wouldn't even bother going live. Unless it's really super clear, we wouldn't even bother going live until like 9. But once again, since we all do work during the day, it's not going to be a long stream. But if you want to come back tomorrow night and hang out for like an hour or so, hour and a half, let me know.
Yeah, that's no problem.
We'll see what the weather does. But yeah, with that being said, I think we are pretty much done, people. Yeah, Paul just texted. It's completely covered over and got storms coming in from the west. It's starting to sprinkle. So, of course, he wants to take the scopes in.
Yeah,
I am not against that.
Get them out of the water.
So, I guess that's what we'll do.
All right. Well, hey, hang on. I have to say hi to Rita Mills. Hi, Rita.
Rita Mills and Dagger and D. Smith and Francis and David Schmidt and everybody else that was up here that I missed. Jay Rich, Radical. I haven't seen Radical in a while.
Radical's
Kirks, Bundy, everybody else that joined us. At least for a little bit, we were here. We will try it again tomorrow night, especially if it's clear. So everybody, if you want to know, just keep your eyes on Miami, keep your radars there so you can keep tracking it. Weather changes every 4 minutes down there, so
that's right.
Usually
it's like,
when the daytime heating is over, that's when all the high clouds will disappear on their own fairly quickly.
That's interesting because in the desert it's sort of the opposite. There are these clouds that are generated. Oh, what are we looking at? Oh my, he's wheeling the scope in or something.
Well, as long as he's not picking his nose, we're good.
Yeah, there's like this adiabatic cooling that occurs out there after the sun sets, and you get these little bands of clouds that literally appear right before your eyes, and then they dissipate over a long period of time. So it's perfectly blue sky, and then depending on the moisture in the air, you'll see something happen like that. It's crazy.
Right. Well,
I
I'll
think you
tell
can
you
take
what.
down the passing cloud bank sign there.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
kind
look.
of. Then I have to find it. See, look, now we're on our side. Hurricane hit us. We're upside down.
Yeah, look at
Oh, there we
that.
go.
Telephone
Yeah.
poles.
Now we got a cell phone pole. Great. Great, 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 great.
Oh, a light pole there anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. What I'll do is I'll hang up with you, Mark, and then we'll talk about. I'll get with you sometime tomorrow, and we'll figure out what to do tomorrow night,
Okay.
and then I'll wrap this stream.
He's showing you the clouds. That's what he's trying to show
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean, look, it's starting to rain already. See that? You'll see it in the light and starting to sprinkle.
Oh yeah,
We're
there it
done
is.
for.
Oh
So,
wow.
All right. Well, Mark, thank you very much for joining me for a little bit.
Yeah. We'll be
And,
back. Hopefully, he can come in tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure we'll get something done tomorrow. But
Yeah.
all right. And anybody wants to check Mark out, jump over to Sky Tour live stream on YouTube and subscribe over there.
Yeah, actually, go to skytourlivestream.com or skytourlive.com
Sky Tour Live.
or skytourlive.org and skytourlive.com, and you can see you can go to our online servers. You can see all the images you can download for free, hundreds of them
Right.
of the night sky, and we got like over, gosh, I think over 400 streams now up on YouTube.
Damn, catching up to us.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know that we stream now to Twitch and Trovo, Facebook, and YouTube, and we're going to be streaming to Rumble here soon as well. So I know we did our Sky Tour radio the other night, last Sunday, and holy cow, on YouTube we had like 200 views.
Yeah.
Over on Rumble we had 1,000.
Nice.
So it's like, whoa, I think Rumble's probably a place to go, man.
It might be.
Let's get ready to, and yeah. Anyway,
Well, we will give this a shot tomorrow night. Mark, thank you again. And I think, what I'll do is I'll probably hang up with you, and then I'll probably stop the stream and get it all set for tomorrow, and then be done with it. And find the
Okay.
bed for the night.
all right. Well, to all you guys, thank you for putting up with him,
Yep.
and
me.
thank you for putting up with me.
Yes,
So,
sir.
all right. Well, you have a good night, brother, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yep, I'll text you sometime tomorrow.
Thanks, brother.
All right, man.
All right, we'll see you.
Later.
Bye.
That was Mark D'Antonio. You can see him on all kinds of TV shows. It's kind of creepy, actually, when you're trying to watch television and all of a sudden his face pops up on like every UFO show. Kind of stalkerish, but that's okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wrap up the stream instead of sitting here. And once again, we'll try it tomorrow night. Probably same time, 9-ish, hopefully. So, yeah. Hope everybody has a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow.